All right, good evening, everyone. Welcome to AMX iRacing TV, home of AMX iRacing itself. Tonight, we're going to do some club racing. We're going to bring the ASHPALT street stock cars, do a little bit of off-road action here tonight at CRANDON Short. This is a recruitment race in preparation for next week's mini-series that's going to kick off. More information on that available at the amxiracing.com website if you're interested in getting involved in that. Tonight, looks like we got about 8 vehicles registered. We'll run a quick heat race and then a feature, 15-lap feature, and have some good racing tonight. So we're wrapping up. We've got about a minute and a half of practice before we rack them up and start off tonight with a 4-lap heat race. And it should be a good time. All right, checkered flags out for practice. We're going to go ahead and get right into heat racing tonight. Looking like everyone's going to line up in one heat, taking everyone directly through tonight. So again, it'll be a 4-lap heat. Just waiting on everyone here to get gridded. Be a motocross style start. So everyone's going to essentially bum rush turn 1. And we'll get started. Looks like a random draw for tonight with Pepin at P1, Janes P2, Kirk, Nowak, Lambert, Greer, Vandenbush. Oh, and they are off. Looking like Anthony Janes with a good start. Lambert to his outside. Letting everybody get sorted here. Oh! One off the track. One landing really, really terribly. And it's looking like Greer and Nowak is going to start us off. Greer on the outside of Nowak. Now it looks like Taylor Vandenbush in the mix now. Nowak running third. Lambert fourth. Pepin fifth. Solomon running sixth. Anthony and Kirk rounding out 7th and 8th. Up front got Vandenbush in pursuit of Greer. Looks like a bunch of connection issues. Hoping to get that resolved for you guys. Looks like Vandenbush about just under a second behind Greer. Nowak about 3 seconds behind them. And waiting for time and scoring to come around. Looks like Greer and Taylor gonna swap positions out here. Waiting for time and scoring to figure it out. As we got 2 laps to go in heat number 1. Vandenbush and Greer going at it in this heat race. Nowak about 4 seconds behind them. Lambert about another 6 seconds. So really all the action is right here on the track. As we are under a white flag here. And looks like Greer is going to take the checkered flag here at heat 1. With Vandenbush right behind him. Nowak will take the final spot on that podium. Looking at Lambert now. Solomon coming to the line. Pepin right now with Janes behind him. So that will complete heat 1. As we look at some results here. So you got Chase Greer, followed by Taylor Vandenbush, Nick Nowak, Josh Lambert, Solomon, Jonathan Pepin, Anthony Janes, and Joey Kirk rounded out. So they were talking beforehand about doing a trophy dash. We're going to see if they're still going to do that with just 8 people in one heat race. Normally they take the top 3, 2 or 3 out of every heat, and spend the first half of the warm-up running for some cash. But with 8 people in one heat race, I think they might just... oh no, they are going to run it. Looks like they're going to take the top 3, maybe 4? Top 4. So Greer, Vandenbush, Lambert, and Nowak are going to compete in just a couple lap shootout. Just some bonus racing for us tonight. Again, if this looks interesting, just want to point out that the series will officially start next week. This is just a recruitment race for AMX, so more information is available on the amxiRacing.com website. Definitely check them out, get connected. We do a lot of fun stuff like this, so we look forward to hopefully seeing you out there. And looks like they're all lined up. Just waiting on race control to throw the green flag. Chase Greer is going to be on the inside. Outside of him, Van den Busch, Nick Nowak, and then Lambert will round out the 4 in this trophy dash, the Dash for Cash. Just waiting for the admin countdown. And they're off with Taylor Van den Busch getting a really good jump off the line. And looks like Greer got sideways, potentially getting into Nowak. We'll see if they got out of that clean. Looks like Lambert is going to take the second spot, as it looks like Greer... Oh, Lambert got sideways. And Van den Busch is going to appear to be out front. Nowak up in the wall. Problems for Nowak. Greer's gotten straight again. It looks like Lambert right behind him. So again, I apologize. I do not know how many laps this is, but we'll go ahead, tune in, and watch hopefully a good, quick, fast race unfold in front of us. As right now, Van den Busch is out front. With, looks like Lambert and Greer behind him. Looks like they're going to take it for another lap here. Looking at Greer right here. And I think that should be it. Unless they're going to run one more time around. With Van den Busch, it's always hard to tell. He only knows how to go fast, so I'm just waiting to see if the pits are going to open up. It looks like they're still closed. It looks like they're still racing. So it is Van den Busch out front. Behind him, Chase Greer in second. Lambert third, and it looks like Nowak just crossing the line now for the final lap. Going back up front, Van den Busch, I'm assuming this is going to be the end, is going to take the checkered flag for the trophy dash. Good performance on his behalf. Sorry, Chase Greer crossing the line. Looking at Lambert. That'll be your top 3 in the trophy dash. And now they're going to open up pit road, let everybody else get a couple laps in, and then we'll turn it loose. Be back in a moment for some green flag racing. All right, welcome back. We're about to go green flag here for the main event tonight. Again, going to be 15 laps. It's going to make up the race. Competition caution after lap 8. Gives everyone a chance to stack them back up, and if you're a lap down, we'll give you a lap back. It looks like we are about to go green. A couple more seconds here. Try to get a good camera angle for this. And I am frozen. All right, welcome back. I apologize for that. iRacing decided to be difficult there for a moment. But right now, after 2 laps in, we got Solomon Boschener out front, followed by Pepin. Vanden Bush is going to be sitting third. Lambert. Oh, looks like Pepin gets sideways, giving the opportunity for Vanden Bush to capture that third position from him. I see Lambert back there looking to gain a position as well. Although Anthony Jane, you cannot rule him out. He is quick in these cars. It is an art driving these things around this track. Looking right now at a 3-way battle, Lambert, Pepin, and Anthony. Lambert's looking like he's going to be able to hold them off for right now. But jumping back up front, we got Chase Greer out front. And then Boschener. About timing and scoring is going to take a second to sort itself out here. But it looks like Vanden Bush still running in that third spot. Lambert behind him. Looks like things have kind of sorted out a little bit between Lambert and Janes. Janes and Pepin. I saw a position swap back there, but not sure what happened there. Going back up front, looking at Boschener. Boschener running really smooth tonight. Trying to make up some time on Greer, but Greer is just solid. It's I'm not sure if, at least before the competition caution, if Boschener is going to be able to make up that gap. Same with Vanden Bush, almost 10 seconds behind Boschener. And it looks like the technical difficulties continue for me, as I have now lost sound from iRacing. So I apologize for the technical difficulties tonight, as we should have about one more time around before we go under caution. Again, completion of lap 8. We'll throw the caution and have a chance for everyone to get sorted out, and we'll turn them loose again to round out the night. As we're looking at Greer right now, just about as solid as you can be. About a 10. Oh, looks like around goes Anthony. That inside wall, I will tell you, that will tear you up. Oceaner. Looks like Van den Busch has been able to make a little bit of ground on Solomon here. About the closest battle we have on the track right now. If we go back to 5th, we got Nowak in pursuit of Pepin. But we'll go back up here to the front, watching Van den Busch try to make up some room as Greer crosses the line, and we are under caution. And for iRacing, the rules are if you're a lap down, we'll go ahead and give you that lap back. So all those vehicles that got caught up in the first lap madness will have a chance to get back on the lead lap. We're going to go ahead and park it here for a moment. Looks like the current running order: Chase Greer leading the pack, Solomon, Taylor Van den Busch in 3rd, Lambert, Nowak, Pepin, James, and Kirk round out the field. So fortunately for these vehicles, damage is turned off. That's how we're able to run it here at Crandon. So we don't have to worry about anyone jumping into the pits for fast repairs. But again, just waiting for them to come around and get back on that lead lap. Looks like Anthony's crossed, and Chase Greer is going to lead us back to green. So it's going to be single file potentially. We'll see if they're going to stack it back up. Usually they'll double it up, a Delaware file restart. So with the leader out front, and then second place gets to choose left or right. And then everyone pretty much falls in line behind them with evens left and odds to the right. So the restart zone is going to be at that red Razor archway. Essentially, Chase Greer can fire at any point coming up the face of that jump. And it looks like it's going to be single file, so... And we're back under green for a sprint to the finish here. Chase Greer is going to keep his top position. Van den Busch behind him. Boschener is going to try to creep in there and challenge Van den Busch. Lambert's in the action as well. Greer opening up some breathing room. Essentially kind of falling back in line here a little bit. Lambert's getting in there with Nowak, closing the gap. Keep an eye on these two for a second. Oh! That looks like Van den Busch is going to hit the inside wall. That's going to give that second position to Solomon. And we'll see if Solomon can run down Chase Greer. Behind him, Lambert's going to assume the third spot, with Nowak right behind him. Ooh, looks like Boschner getting a little sideways off that jump. Lambert still not able to shake Nowak. As looks like Van den Busch is going to hop back into the mix here after finding that inside wall. Looks like Nowak getting back up to speed there. Hopefully going to be able to put some pressure on Taylor, as Taylor is very quickly closing the gap to Lambert. Which, if we look at the time, it's like Taylor is going to peak potentially to the inside here. Working really, really hard there on that bottom. Is he going to get it? No. Lambert's going to be able to hold him off, at least through this turn, as we head down kind of to a drag race here. And with Lambert going wide, Taylor looks like he's going to capture that position. I don't know if Lambert's going to have room to respond. 3 laps to go. And Chase Greer is pretty much just on autopilot tonight. Looking really, really strong. Jumping back to Solomon here. Taylor able to close the gap, bringing Lambert along with him. As we are very quickly running out of time. Yeah, Taylor Van den Busch really wants that second spot. He is not satisfied, and Taylor's going to be on the outside. Let's see if Lambert can hold him, or Solomon can hold him off, excuse me. And looks like Taylor's going to complete the pass. And with 2 laps to go, does he have enough to catch Chase Greer with about a 9.5 second lead? Really, it's going to be up to Chase to just put in some smooth laps here, as we are now coming 1 to go. Van den Busch about 8 seconds behind him. Solomon a few seconds behind Van den Busch. And looks like Chase Greer is just a couple turns away. Yeah, Van den Busch is probably praying right now that Chase finds the inside wall up here. But the way he's been running, I doubt that's going to be the case, is Chase Greer is going to win this club racing recruitment night. Van den Busch is going to take home 2nd place, with Solomon rounding out your top 3. Lambert going to be here in 4th, with Nowak behind him. As he essentially tiptoes around that last turn. Anthony James in 6th. And then Pepin flashing out, unfortunately. So with that, let's take a look and see how it all shaped up tonight. As iRacing again continues to mess up on me. So Chase Greer is going to win it tonight. Taylor Vanden Bush, second place. Solomon Boschinger, third. Josh Lambert, fourth. It's going to be Josh Lambert. Sorry about that. Fifth, Nick Nowak. Sixth, Anthony James. Seventh, Jonathan Pepin. And then Joey Kirk, looks like, wasn't able to make the main event tonight. With that, let's see if I have anyone standing by, which does not look like it is the case. So with that, we're going to wrap up tonight. Again, remember next week, as these three take their pictures here. Let's see if we can get a better angle. Unfortunately, pretty difficult here with this camera angle. So with that, like I said, next week AMX is going to kick off the off-road asphalt street stock series, taking us to Crandon, Bark River, back to Crandon, and I believe it's going to be Wild West is in there as well. So again, check us out, amxiRacing.com for all the information on how to get plugged in and run with these guys. And with that, you all have a wonderful evening.